It doesn't take much to realize that, especially in the US, we have an obsession with body image. All you need to do is go to your grocery store checkout aisle and look at the magazines for proof of that. But what is the real image of our bodies that we should have? When God creates us in His image and likeness to love as He loves, when He creates us for a communion of persons, He creates us with bodies. The body is the visible sign of the invisible reality of the person. In that sense, the body expresses and manifests a person that's created in the image and likeness of God. The body, therefore, becomes the physical image of God in the world. The body is sort of sacramental in that way. It's the visible sign of the invisible reality of the person and the image of God. So we are our bodies. It's not even really proper to say that we have a body. We are a body, though we're not merely a body. This is why Adam and Eve were naked but not ashamed. They weren't ashamed because when they saw each other and their bodies, they just saw a beautiful person created in the image of God. They weren't overcome with lust, reducing the person to his or her body, turning them into an object. They weren't even looking at themselves wrongly, being obsessed with their love handles or the quest for the six-pack abs or the perfect proportions. They just saw the most beautiful person they'd ever seen. Our bodies are us. How we look at our bodies is how we look at ourselves. How we look at another's body is how we look at them. How we treat our body is how we treat us. How we treat another's body is how we treat them. And when we give our bodies, we give ourselves. This is what Adam and Eve were created for, in the image and likeness of God. The scriptures say the two became one flesh. Adam totally gave himself to Eve, and Eve totally gave herself to Adam. And that gift happened in and through their bodies. John Paul II said the body has a spousal meaning. That is the capacity for expressing love. The kind of love in which the person becomes a gift, and by means of this gift, fulfills the meaning of his being and existence. So the body speaks the language of God's love, the language of total gift. The total gift of the body in sexual union signifies the total gift of the persons to one another, because the person is his or her body. Sex says, I give myself totally to you. I am yours and you are mine. And this language is only spoken in marriage. The body is for gift. The body is created for God's brand of love. The body is made for communion. May we embrace this truth in our lives and not be fooled by a culture that pulls us to sex as a cheap way of getting some pleasure, but rather can we see the deeper meaning. St. John Paul II, pray for us.